down in there. Okay. Picture and description should be accurate. Okay. Good luck. Wow, we got a lot back here. All right, so I haven't opened these yet, so we're going to start with these. We're going to start with all of these right here. That's where we're starting. Okay. Drop this down just a little bit more. Optic hangers are back. They were gone for a while. On this one is Mike Evans. I haven't opened any of these yet, so empty box. Jameer is on that one, empty box. Good luck, everybody. A little deed here and a little deed there. Dallas Goddard, empty box. And one more. Tony Pollard with the empty box. All right, we got to start with hangers. Let's, here. We'll do these two. This is the way we'll do it. Actually, we'll do it like that. All right. That's how we're going to do it. How we do it. Good luck, everybody. Like I said, I haven't opened these yet, so let's see what's popping. Good luck. Tony Pollard, Kate Otten, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Fred Warner, Brock Purdy, Najee Harris, A.J. Brown, Kyle Pitts, DeAndre Swift, Gabriel Davis, Myles Garrett, Kirk Cousins, David Montgomery, Khalil Shakir, Dalton Schultz. We've got a silver hollow rated rookie on here. Jace McClellan for the Falcons. Devontae Adams for the Jets on the chain reaction. Primary colors, Ricky Parasol for the Niners. Jaheim Bell for the Pats and Xavier Legette. All right, okay. So a couple of inserts, a base rookie, the purple scope is what's chilling in there. Okay, I see you. I see you, player. And there is a silver hollow and two inserts. Okay, let's see what kind of code this goes by here. Let's see if it follows suit. All right. What do you got behind you, Dallas? Appreciate all the likes. Oh, this doesn't want to cooperate. Dallas Goddard, C.J. Mosley, Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hyatt, Jamal Williams, Kayshon Boutte, Harrison Smith, Sam Darnold, Zeke Elliott, Tyler Algier, Jamison Williams, Von Miller, Anthony Richardson, Zach Moss. Behind Sky Moore is not a rookie. Mike Mayer for the Raiders. Drake May on the 2014 throwback for the Pats. A Caleb Williams on the rookie recruits. A nice Cooper DeJean. Ooh, nice. Purple scope and Latu. That's nice. Who got that jank? Oh, it's Kerr Saxon. Well. Who knew? It's a little different. It had the two inserts, just like the first one we opened. Caleb Williams and Drake May this time. And it had a silver, but it was not a rookie. Okay. And, of course, Latu was chilling. I mean, Latu's always chilling in the cut. Now, I don't know what to base off of this year's hangers. We've only opened two, but I tell you what, I have pulled a lot of downtowns out of hangers before. I hope they kept that up. I hope they didn't change that part of them. Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Chavarius Ward, Christian McCaffrey, George Pickens, Devontae Smith, Breece Hall, Dexter Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Isaiah Pacheco, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts, DeAndre Swift, Gabriel Davis. We got another silver rookie, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Going to Arkham. How about a little Jacob May action? What up, playa? Behind that is Patty Mahomes and Travis Kelce on the best tutties. Captain in charge, Kyler Murray. Oh, yeah. How about a Caleb while we're at it? Yes, sir. And a Jahar Jordan for the Texans. I like you. Nice hanger, yeah. Chinqui. We've got another break pin at the bottom down there, folks. Don't be scared. Now, I know there's somebody nasty still chilling in there. There ain't no way. Ain't no way, no how. You go right here, Caleb. All right? And then we're going to put Jacob up there. Okay. We got one more left. Appreciate all those likes, everybody. All right, last hanger. Good luck. Jahmyr Gibbs, Curtis Samuel, Tank Dell, DJ Moore, Josh Hines Allen, Kyle Hamilton, Xavier McKinney, Tyson Bagent, Devontae Smith, Breece Hall, Dexter Lawrence, Devin Singletary, Chris Olave, Juju Smith-Schuster. Behind TJ Hawkinson, we've got another rookie, Javon Baker for the Pats. Brock Bowers on the throwback for the Raiders. Not bad, Robert. Primary color, Xavier Worthy. Javon Baker one more again. And a Will Shipley. Yeah, those aren't... I'm not disliking those. Especially when you know darn right. There's going to be something chilling in one of them. Hopefully more than one of them. That ain't bad. We got 4 more of them in the next break. That's a pretty good little deed right there. That's what I like. Now we're going to do the Phoenix Blasters, and we're going to find out once and for all. It's the last 2 of the sealed case. We're going to find out. I don't expect anything, but I hope so. I hope so. That's right. Keep your head on a swivel. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 18 teams left. Oh, yeah, there's Deed still on the board. That means there's like 10 downtown teams still on the board. Empty box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Chavarius Ward. Oh, wow. Okay. Purple rising, rookie rising Drake May. It's not numbered, but that's still pretty good. Isaiah Pacheco on the laser for the Chiefs and Chris Jenkins. Jacob. They are eating. Yes, they are. Jesse Bates the third, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, and Dijon Edwards. It's on the base for the Steelers. Kayvon Thibodeau, Zach Moss, Enos Rakestraw Jr. on the purple, and Carson Steele for the Chiefs. Okay. Tell him, squad. Say, where you at, dog? Brock Purdy, Nico Collins for the Jaguars, Christian Kirk on the laser, and Jaden Hicks for the Chiefs. The Chiefs rookies are showing up. Remember me? Jared Goff, Danny Dimes, Trayvon Walker, and Troy Franklin. Joshua Jacobs, Devin A. Chain, Micah Parsons, and, of course, a Jerzon Newton. All right, one blaster left. Overall, these haven't been bad. We just haven't seen a case hit. Austin Eckler. Ricky Parasol on the contours for the Niners. We'll take that. Justin Simmons for the Falcons, and Xavier Worthy. Not bad, Fred. A little Ricky Parasol action. That's right, Kim. Tell him. You tell him. You tell them all. Jacoby Brissett, Christian McCaffrey, Patrick Queen, and Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers with a little Panini dust on them. But it is a Panther, bro. We need to see him first before magic can happen. One's got to show up. All right. If anybody new has gotten into that next break, I will worry about that once we're done here. I'll do a roll call after this is over and everything. Jonathan Taylor, Trevor Lawrence, Jahwar Jordan on the purple for the Texans, and a Bucky Irving for the Bucks. All right, Bucky. Good to see you, playa. DeMarcus Lawrence, Mike Evans, Jonah Ellis for the Broncos, which it was a different Bronco, but those cards are cool, and Lou Fowl for the Cowboys. Got the helmets on it. Kyle Duggar, Evan Ingram, Russell Wilson, and Dylan Laub. Well, our odds are very low at this point. One pack left. I guess anything's possible, but... Nope. Bobby Okereke, Jalen Hurts, Honey Badger, and Rook. It ends with a Rook. That's poetic justice right there. Well, it's a new product. I didn't expect anything, and if it makes you feel any better, they weren't really all that much. They definitely didn't drive any break we used them in. I kind of just threw them in there to see if we can get a chance. We tried. Now it's mega time. Topps Chrome Cosmic, stop that. All right, we'll do these two megas, then we'll do the Optic Retail, we'll do the Phoenix H2, and end with the Topps Chrome Cosmic Hobby Box. We do have another break for tonight. That will be the last one, the one that is pinned down at the bottom. That's it. There's no break after that. I'll be back on tomorrow night, but that's it for tonight, folks. So go get your deed if you ain't got one yet. Empty box. And that's another empty box. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3. They're upside down. 1, 2, and 3. And then there were 6. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Joseph Burrow, Pacheco, Kenneth Walker III, Brandon Ayuk, My House, Bo Nix for the Broncos, Anthony Gould for the Colts, and a Keon Coleman for the Bills. We shall not turn that away, Maximus. Welcome to the party, Keon. Oh, it's nasty. It's nasty, dog. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, they got a meme. This pack could barely stay closed. Amon-Ra, Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks. The mem is none other than Jalen Polk for the Pats. A silver hollow Grady Jarrett for the Falcons. Enos Rakestraw Jr. and a Spencer Rattler for the Saints. I'm glad we're getting him back this year, bro. He's going to help. He's going to help. If he stays healthy. Jake Ferguson, Grady Jarrett, Jordan Addison, Jalen Waddle. For the Eagles, Quinion Mitchell, nice. Michael Penix Jr. and Jacob Cowing for the Niners. What's up, Mikey? You tell him, Bray. You say, Mr. Joe Boo, don't you play no games with me, mister. Jordan Love, Evan Ingram, Byron Young, Kyron Williams. For the Bucks, a little Jalen McMillan action. Okay. Trey Benson for the Cardinals and Ramondre Stevenson. Dak Prescott, B. John Robinson, Josh Palmer, Christian Wilkins. Latu on the rookie recruits. Cade Stover for the Texans and a Marshawn Lloyd for the Pack. All right. Latu always shows up, doesn't he? He finds a way. Dawson Knox, Jeff Okuda, Levante David, Baker Mayfield, Tyler Nubin. Ugh. You ain't the one. Jawar Jordan and Jordan Addison. We want that other guy, Mr. Nubin. We done seen you around these parts too many times. Okay? Go tell your boy to show up. I think his name's Malik. Well, I told him. All right. Jarrett Stidham, Zay Flowers, Mike Mayer, Zach Ertz, Captain in Charge Amon-Ra St. Brown, Bucky Irving, and a Lou Fowl for the Cowboys. What's up, Bucky? Hey, Bucky. And an Amon-Ra, Captain in Charge. Okay. Mem. Romeo Dobbs, DeAndre Hopkins, Chris Godwin. Caleb Williams on the mem. Okay. 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 And look at this. Chris Saxon with the silver hollow Quinion Mitchell while he's at it. Holla. Laub and Rook. Laub and Rook. Attorneys at law. Adam Thielen, DeForest Buckner, Leonard Williams, Geno Smith, Bucky on the blue, nice. Javon Baker and Josh Palmer. The Bucks getting the little deeds right here. Deshaun Watson, James Conner, Debo Samuel, Patty French Fries, Diamond Hands, Malik Neighbors, there he is. Adonai Mitchell and a Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. I don't know what teams are left in the next break, but I do know there's some, and it's pinned at the bottom. I don't know what teams are in there, but it's there. Zach Allen, Josh Allen, Tyreek Hill, Kobe Turner, Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Excellent, D Street. I haven't seen you yet tonight. I hope you're in here. Max Melton and another Xavier Worthy. Gesicki, Chris Jones, Matt Stafford, Quentin Johnston. For the Panthers, Jonathan Brooks. There's your boy. There's Jonathan Brooks and Kyron Williams. Jonathan Brooks and Jonathan Brooks. Xavier Worthy and Xavier Worthy. All right. Let's do the optic retail now. $877 cards now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. This is the end of the optic for this break anyways. Empty box. What you got, optic? What you got, dog? What you got, player? Chris Godwin, Grady Jarrett, silver Kendre Miller for the Saints, and a Lou Fowl one more again for the Cowboys. Dem boy, and dem boy. I don't know, mark it. Leonard Williams, Geno Smith, Jordan Love, and Mr. Laub is showing up nonstop, Robert. I'm sorry, dude. You're going to have a new Laub collection. Debo, Patty French Fries, Evan Ingram, and our first star is not a rookie. It's a Luke Musgrave for the pack. Going to Robert. It's our first star of the box. Dallas Goedert, C.J. Mosley, Dak Prescott. Primary colors, Luke McCaffrey. Yeah. Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Hyatt, Bijan Robinson, and Rook. Oh, Rook. Donut. Gift Gallery Donut. Oh, yeah. Jamal Williams, Keyshawn Boutte, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Javon Baker. Harrison Smith, Samuel Darnold, Dawson Knox, and on the throwback, Odell Beckham Jr. for the Giants. 2014 style. Devin A-Chain, Tyler Higbee, Jeff Okudah for the Saints, definitely. Kendre Miller, got the silver, now you got the star. Going to Fred. Joseph Bosa, Isaiah Spiller, Joe Burrow. This one's a rookie. And what a rookie it is. Michael Penix Jr. on the Stars. Holla at a playa, going to Josh B. Exum. Just like that. Oh, hi. Jacoby Myers, Terry McLaurin, Pacheco, and Adonai one more again. How many stars we pulled? 3? Should have 3 more, I think. Ty J, CeeDee Lamb, Silver Hollow, Anthony Richardson. I like this card. And Kamari Lassiter for the Texans. I like this card. Good picture. Take that squad. And Kamari. Don't forget about Kamari. Mike Evans, DK Metcalf, Kyle Pitts, and a chop for the Dolphins. We'll take that too, Jeremy. Not seeing much of them gents up until now. What up? Make an appearance. Show yourself. Chavarius Ward, Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift. Not a rookie. Looking Pantherish. Deontay Johnson for the Panthers on the Stars. Going to Nimitz. George Pickens, Devontae Smith, Gabriel Davis, and for the Rams on the rookie recruits, Blake Corum. We'll take that, Bray. We ain't seen, that's like the first little peep of something. Breece Hall, Dexter Lawrence, Myles Garrett, and Jared Verse. Look at that back-to-back Rams. He's on fire. Devin Singletary, Chris Olave, Kirk Cousins, and Xavier Legette. Juju Smith-Schuster, TJ Hawkinson, David Montgomery. On the play action, Marvin Harrison Jr. going to the Cardinals, and Z-Hooks. He's made an appearance. Jalen Ramsey, Raheem Mostert, Khalil Shakir. For the Pats, it is a Jabril Peppers for the Patriots. I think we've got one more. I might be wrong. But I think we've got one more. Cooper Cup. Derwin James Jr. I'm sorry for doing that to everybody. This is a rookie. Come on. For the Niners, Jacob Cowing. Not terrible. We kind of don't know what's going to happen out there with them having a little bit more room out there at the wide receiver position. Plus, that, you know, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Brock Purdy wants to get a deed in, you know. Herbie, Zamir White, Montez Sweat, and a Jonah Ellis for the Broncos. All right. Now, Dylan does it too. All right. Kind of working our way into the bigger stuff here. Folks, there's still a break pin down now. I don't know if you're not in or you want to get some ripping in, that's the last one I'm doing tonight. It's pinned at the bottom. Picture and description is accurate. Oh, look at this little sideways pack here. What's going on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes 10. Empty box. Josh Downs, Derrick Henry, Adam Thielen, Geno Stone, Trey Tucker, Michael Pittman Jr. For the Ravens, Kyle Hamilton on the Silver Hollow, and Will Reichert for the Vikings. Hey, Trey. You guys, there is a break pin at the bottom. Another break pin at the bottom. I just saw a couple of faces pop into the room. I don't know what's left in there, but there might be somebody nasty out. It's possible. Anything's possible. Bryce Young, Danico Autry, Kyle Pitts, Gabriel Davis, Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Lockett, a Keelan Robinson. Man, I feel like he shows up a lot on this card. I think I pulled 100 of the 200 cards. And a Joe Milton. Appreciate those likes, everybody. Well over 32K likes. Oh, my goodness. Bradley Chubb, Jamar Chase, Cortland Sutton, Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams. For the Jaguars, Jordan Jefferson on the Silver Hollow. Behind that, and Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Detroit Lions. And that is out of 125. We certainly take those. And it's Jerry Rice Jr. Brendan Rice. My bad. Amon Rissel. For Schissel Bissell. Josh Allen, Derek Stingley Jr., Aaron Jones, Geno Smith, Hufanga for the Niners, Montez Sweat. We got a Roman Wilson for the Steelers, and that is out of 75, and a Malachi Corley for the Jets. Little bronze action, bro, on your boy. Jordan Addison, Demario Davis, Kyle Hamilton, Foye Olakun, Stephon Diggs, Zach Moss on the Pandora. A.J. Brown, I don't know if that's numbered or not, bro. It is not. And Devin Leary for the Ravens. But it is your boy. Yep, it's your boy. Bobby Wagner, Jalen Thompson, CJ Mosley, Jordan Love, Nico Collins. Behind Nico is a Bronco, Alex Singleton, and that is out of 200. George Pickens for the Steelers out of 75. There you go, bro. And a Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. There you go, player. Derek Carr, A.J. Brown, Austin Eckler, Jacoby Brissett, Christian McCaffrey, Javon Walker, Micah Parsons, Bo Nix on the base. That's the base pack right there. At least it ended in a bow. Jonathan Taylor, DeMarcus Lawrence, Kyle Duggar, Evan Ingram, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyjae Spears. For the Dolphins, Malik Washington, University of Virginia, and Latu. DK Metcalf, Anthony Richardson, Isaiah Pacheco, Christian Kirk, TJ Watt, Tyreek Stevenson. For the Chiefs, Travis Kelce on the Pandora, and a Quinion Mitchell for the Eagles. And that last pack, it should have an auto in it. It might not, but it should. We'll take that D Street. We'll take a little Travis Kelce action. All right. Okereke, Jalen Hurts, Christian Watson, Levante David, Quay Walker. On the auto, we got, who'd that be? Chiefs. 10 out of 33, it's Carson Steele. A nice Brock Bowers behind that. We'll take that, Robert. That's out of 125. And a Darius Robinson. All right, folks. We're down to Topps Chrome Cosmic. Speak now or forever hold your peace. This is the box of salvation. Can it happen to you? And I will do a recap of all of this. Then I'll get all these cards out of the way. I'll get everything out of the way, and then I'll do a roll call of who's off in the next break. Come on, Topps Chrome Cosmic, show me something. I just want to take a peek. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's actually 6. So this must have came from over here somewhere. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 20. Empty box. Keenan McCardell, Ricky Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, and an Estime for the Broncos. Donnie Mack. Oh, already, huh? For the Dallas Cowboys, that works, Chet. Witten on the nucleus. You've got Spencer Rattler on the Star Command and Alatu for the Colts. There's your Cowboy dog. Kellen Papa Winslow. Chris John. We got something numbered. CJ2K. For the Brownies, Josh Cribbs out of 150. Going to Bethany. And a right for the Dolphins. Mr. Cribb now. You gonna get that Mr. Cribb? Jim Everett, Dante Hall, Galaxy Greats, Cole Beasley for the Cowboys, and Davis for the Jets. Old Cole Beasley. Brett Favre, Chad Johnson, Devin Hester, and a Peyton Wilson for the Steelers. Cole, give us auto. Please, can you give us auto? We just want an auto. That's all. Bruce Smith. Oh, wow. Does that qualify, Swayze? How about a Lad McConkey? 5 out of 10. Mm-hmm. Hello, Governor. That's sick. These cards are sick. I wish every box was guaranteed an auto because those are nasty. Steve Young for the Niners. And Smith for the Bucks. That's nasty. Look at that. That is just... I like you. The auto and everything. Oh, Roger Staubach. Molds. Galaxy Greats. John Elway and Ray Davis for the Bills. I was like, can I get an auto real quick? Oh, hey, auto. Hi. Oh, you out of 10 too? Well, shucky darns. Terrell Suggs. Dante Culpepper. Uh-oh. Out of 75, I think this is. It is Robinson for the Cardinals. And it is 18 out of 75. And a Trice for the Falcons. Lawrence Taylor. On the die cut, Bo Nix launched into orbit. Behind that's a Star Command Peyton Manning for the Colts and a Reed for the Bears. Lad McConkey, yeah? That boy nasty. That card nasty. I like that card. I like that card. Good card. Good card. Tim Brown, Darren Sproles, Doug Williams, couldn't think of his name for a minute, and Eric All for the Bengals. Peyton Manning, Jason Taylor. We got another die cut. John Elway launched into orbit. And a Vidal for the Chargers. Kamani Vidal, to be exact. Eli Manning, Santana Moss, Caleb Williams on the Star Command, going to the Bears, and a Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. Thank you. May we please have some more? It's Terrell Owens, Dan Fouts, Bruce Matthews, and a Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Okay. Marshall Faulk. I thought it was old boy. D'Angelo Hall on the silver. Nix, Elway, and Manning for the Broncos, and a Morgan for the Pack. I thought it was old boy. I thought it was old boy. I'm sorry. Okay. Wayne Corbett. Die cut. Caleb Williams for the Bears. Excellent. Launched into orbit. A Star Command Bo Nix. And a Plumlee for the Jags. Knee brace included. Maurice Jones-Drew, Billy Sims, Ed McCaffrey, and Mims for the Bengals. I think we're due at least one more numbered card, I think. Dexter Manley, Drew Brees, Galaxy Greats, Ed McCaffrey, and a Bullard for the Pack. J.J. Watt, Atwater, Mims on the silver for the Bengals, and Slovis chilling in the cut. Troy Aikman, Bryce Young, father and son, Star Clusters, Brendan Rice, and Jerry Rice. So this is Fred and Crazy Swayze. Kitchens for the Rams. And we got one pack left. We'll do that at the end. Mike Vick, Danny Amendola. Red, is that out of 5? It's a die cut too. Joe Montana, 5 out of 5 for the Chiefs to end it out, going to D Street. And Mr. Newman. Look at that beaut right there. That's nasty. Shock nasty, to be exact. It's a good way to end a break. Kansas City. 5 out of 5. It's Joe Montana. All right, now we got to take care of this, and I'm going to take care of this now so we don't have to wait around. We got a whole nother break in there. What do we got? Chargers, Niners. Kimberly, you're up. There they are. There they are right there. All right. You know what we about to do, girl. You know it's for this right here. Let me get this base out of the way. It's between the Chargers and the Niners. And then I'll do a recap, and then we'll take a look at the next break. Go get y'all a team if you ain't got one while we're doing this, okay? We want to rip. We want to rip. All right, Niners and Chargers. Look, I'll do this for a second. Obviously, you'll know which ones they are if you paid attention. Whoa. And we'll do this over here real quick so you don't have no idea what's popping. What did I do? Did I change any of them? Are they exactly in the same way? Who knows? Who knows? All right, here it is. Left or right, Kim? Kimberly, left or right? She said right. It's going to the Niners. Sorry, Chargers. This is going to Jerry Rice. This is going to Federico Suave. All right, let's do a recap here. And then we got a whole nother break to get into. It is still pinned at the bottom. I don't know how many teams are left, but I imagine it's more than a couple. So go in there, see if you find you a deed. If you can find you a deed, pop off on it. And that's what I always say about that. Okay? That's what I always say about that. Things just like that. That's what I say about stuff like that. Okay? Yeah, that's a cool card. Jump Up and Bit Me. As I was requesting it to happen, it was just like, hey, shh. Primo, shh. Be quiet, dog. All right. So let's do this. And like I said, we'll address it as we go here. You guys. When I name it off, it's going to be in the order that they last came off. Nimitz, Marvin Harrison Jr., Chop Robinson, Luke Musgrave, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jalen Polk, Keon Coleman, Jonathan Brooks, Caleb Williams on the patch, Jalen McMillan, Michael Penix Jr., Quinion Mitchell. We've got Bo Nix, Jonah Ellis, Bucky Irving, Ricky Parasol, Drake May on the purple, Joe Milton III, Jacob Cowing, Jabril Peppers, Xavier Worthy, Robinson for the Cardinals out of 75, Davis, Bo Nix, Malik Washington, Keelan Robinson out of 200, Xavier Legate, Deontay Johnson, Kendre Miller, Jonathan Brooks, Xavier Worthy, Malik Neighbors, Bucky Irving, Quinion Mitchell, and Spencer Rattler. Brock Bowers, Xavier Worthy, Caleb Williams, Enos Rakestraw, Ricky Parasol, Xavier Worthy, Blake Corum, Anthony Richardson, Bucky Irving, Drake May on the silver, Mims for the Bengals, Ed McCaffrey, Bo Nix, Elway and Manning, Worthy, Bowers, Peyton Manning, very nice Cooper DeJean, very nice Caleb Williams, Drake May, Cribbs out of 150, Spencer Rattler, Carson Steele auto for the Chiefs, and that is out of 33, 10 out of 33. George Pickens, Travis Kelce, Roman Wilson out of 75. Kyle Hamilton, John Elway, Steve Young, Cole Beasley, John Elway on the launched into orbit, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, D'Angelo Hall, going to the Niners. Joe Montana, 5 out of 5 for the Chiefs. Lad McConkey, 5 out of 10 on card auto. Little disco action. That's nasty. Witten, Brock Bowers out of 125. A.J. Brown, Pandora. Michael Penix on the Stars, and an Amon-Ra St. Brown out of 125.